Have you ever noticed that the more you earn, the tighter the noose around your neck feels? Why is it that after your last promotion, the one you worked 60-hour weeks for, you still can't breathe at night? Why does your bank account look exactly the same today as it did when you were making half as much? Are you actually building a life? Or are you just funding a high-definition lie? Look, let's be honest. You aren't broke because you don't make enough. You're broke because you're addicted to performing wealth for people who don't even like you. You've traded your freedom for a 72-month car loan and a zip code that's bleeding you dry. But here is the hope. This isn't a math problem. It's a software glitch in your brain. And once you see the code, the game changes. You can stop being a high-earning slave today. But first, you need to see how ugly the ending of this movie really is. I'm Marcus. Most people will spend their entire lives working for a bank. If you're ready to stop the performance and start building actual freedom, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into the data. Let's play this out to the end. You keep chasing the next thing. The Tesla becomes a Porsche. The apartment becomes a mortgage you can't afford. You're 45 now. On paper, you're a success. In reality, you're one restructuring meeting away from losing everything. This is the golden handcuff trap. In America, we don't have debtors' prisons anymore, but we have something worse. The rat race with better wallpaper. If you don't fix your lifestyle inflation now, your life will become a series of upgrades that lead to nowhere. You'll spend the best years of your life, your 30s and 40s, working for a bank, a landlord, and a car dealership. You'll have the stuff, but you'll never have the one thing money is actually supposed to buy: time. Think about it. You're trading 10 hours of your life every week just to pay for a car that sits in a parking lot while you're at work. That's not a lifestyle. That's a hostage situation. And the worst part? Your kids are watching. You're teaching them that success is a pile of debt with a designer logo on it. Now, here's the part the 1% knows that the 99% refuses to hear. It's a psychological pivot called the gap principle. The most dangerous sentence in the English language is, "I deserve this." When your income goes up, your brain triggers a dopamine hit. It tells you that you've leveled up, so your surroundings must level up too. This is the hedonic treadmill. But the 1%? They don't level up their life. They level up their gap. The gap is the space between what you earn and what you spend. Most people keep that gap as small as possible. The wealthy keep it as wide as an ocean. The solution isn't to live like a monk. It's to implement the 50% rule of upgrades. Every time you get a raise, a bonus, or a side hustle check, you're only allowed to feel 50% of it. The other 50% must vanish. It goes into assets that buy your time back. This is the psychological, invisible script. When you stop performing for the world, you suddenly realize that a $50,000 car doesn't make you 10 times happier than a $5,000 car. But $45,000 in the bank? That makes you 100 times more powerful. The truth is, nobody wants to tell you on TikTok. Wealth is what you don't see. Wealth is the Ferrari you didn't buy. It's the first-class ticket you didn't book. It's the quiet confidence of knowing that if your boss screams at you tomorrow, you can walk out the door and be fine for 3 years. You have a choice to make today. You can keep performing for an audience that doesn't care about you, or you can start investing in a version of you that is actually free. Stop acting rich. The banks love it when you act rich. The credit card companies throw a party every time you level up your life. Stop giving them your life force